live. All right, here we go. All right,
That
we are
latest
live.
frame.
Let me open up chat. Is my girlfriend messaging me already? I thought she was at volleyball. It's my mom messaging me about random stuff, false advertising she found online about this hurricane, saying potential Category 6 upgrade. I'm like, this is bullcrap.
I hate when they do that. I hate when people bring up Cat 6 because it does not exist.
I know.
And it probably never will exist.
I mean, yeah, I feel like it won't exist unless we get like a hypercane, like 250-mile-an-hour winds.
And considering the strongest on record is 215.
We're not getting that for quite a while, I feel like. All right.
Probably not.
We got no one in chat, which doesn't really surprise me, honestly. Let me look at Max Velocity's still alive. He has 30,000 watching.
Well, our pink cloud tops are back.
Yup. Yeah, it's complete ring. Let me get to that real quick on. Oh my god. Motherfucker. Yeah.
This thing was leveling off. This thing might be re-intensifying again.
I think it is. I really think this is.
I do think the rate of intensification has slowed, though.
Yeah, because not just the fact that it's already 175 miles an hour.
Like this morning, our pressure nosedived.
Oh yeah, it went ridiculous this morning. It went from, man, 2 a.m. was 926, 5 a.m. was 917, 8 a.m. was 913, 11 a.m. was 908, 906, and now 906 still. Even though I feel like it's like pushing like 900 flat. See what Recon's picking up on. What do you mean 504 bad gateway? I'm trying to look at Recon for crying out loud. Dude, Recon is like not loading. Cyclonic WX. Dude, okay, so Cyclonic WX is down, it looks like. That's fantastic.
So we have another jog to the south.
Doesn't surprise me at all, honestly.
And I think that's going to be our jog that takes this thing from moving northwest to north.
Yeah. Recon only got like 150 knots. 150
knots.
Yeah.
170.
Yeah, it's like it's not picking up on anything stronger. They're not getting really anything. They're not getting anything from the southeast eye wall, I mean. They're getting just nothing good. They're getting like 140.
It's probably because this thing is so compact.
Yeah, that's true. I have heard that the reason why they didn't get... What'd you say?
The hurricane force wind field does not extend out very far.
No. Someone is in chat. All right. Hello, it is very off track from that cone from the wobble. Yeah, wobble more like due west travel actually. That ain't no wobble. This thing's been going west for like an hour straight. Now it's starting to wobble a little south. NHC is expecting this to be at 165 by 2 a.m.
They also brought down the intensity over Jamaica.
Yeah, down to 145. But again, the more west this makes landfall, the more mountainous area, I believe, as well. So that's probably the reason why it's down to 145. There's a crap ton of lightning in this core. Like a crap ton of lightning. Hope we get more people in chat, dude. It's only just this one dude. Looks like it's getting more symmetrical. My god. It looks, dude, it's getting more symmetrical. Do you have my stream?
Shocked.
Do you have my stream pulled up?
Shocked at the moment now.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to have overlapping audio.
You have overlapping audio. Oh.
I mean, like, because I'm gonna be hearing you on Discord and through the stream.
Yeah, look at how symmetrical this thing's getting more circular now. Look at this difference. So, yeah, the stream lag is usually like 20 seconds. This was at the beginning of the run, and then this was at now. It's getting in the eye. Just go through a merge. I don't know if it went through a merger. Is the eye like wobbling?
I am absolutely shocked this thing has not gone through an IRL replacement cycle.
I think it might be going through one soon, though. Let's see if Jamaican radar is loading.
That just shows you how intense this thing is.
This thing's a monster.
It just does not want to.
It's gone through four. It's attempted an eye wall replacement cycle 4 times, and they just ended up into mergers. This radar site is not loading, bro.
Almost better off using satellite.
At that point, yeah.
In fact, how long is? Let's be honest. How long is that radar site going to be up for?
Probably another like couple hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, I've not been on it in a while because it's not loading.
By tomorrow, it's not going to be available at all.
Yeah, the eye's looking a little like oval shaped right now. Latest scans.
Yeah, I see that.
I don't know.
That could be a sign of a replacement cycle. That's usually what happens with eyes. They get less circular.
Yeah, I just want to see what's going on because on Dapia showing it's still like perfectly fine, basically. Well, I'm just listening to. Yeah, there you go. Say I'm listening to see what stream's looking like. Whenever it comes to audio, we're good.
This thing's track has been a nightmare.
Oh my god, it's done like 5 loop-de-loos while it was a tropical storm. Let me go back in time. Let me go back a couple days.
It's like every wobble turns into actual movement for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, it's wobbling a little bit west, and then it just turns into going due west for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's literally been going due west. It's complete. The eye's like 15 miles southwest of the cone. Yeah, the eye's 15 miles southwest of the cone, basically. Exactly 15 miles. The eye is below 10 miles. The eye is like 8 miles. Yeah, I know. Total structural failure is likely. And they just casually write that for the NHC update at 5. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
Want to know something even worse? The
What?
worst part of Jamaica's infrastructure is on the west side of the island.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Let me hop over here to weatherwise and look at some of these cams that are up, and you'll see just how low quality everything is. Let's look at
the poorest part of the island.
Yeah, Savannah Lamar. Let's see how this is doing. Oh my. It's a little flooded out there, but dude, this is like the infrastructure looks like a freaking like a festival ground. It's just all like weird looking. This is just weird, dude.
I do think it's slowly expanding in size.
What do you mean, the eye or the hurricane itself?
The entire storm.
Yeah. You can see, let me hop over here to faster infrared on Cyclonic WX, and you can see it like really. Oh my god, Cyclonic WX is down, bro, I swear. Yeah, it's literally just down. It says 502 bad gateway. It's just down. Cyclonic WX is down. But like you can see it like over time it like literally like condensed itself like 4 miles it looked like, and then it like is now getting bigger again. And oh my god. New band is now forming directly next to the eye of -80 cloud tops. If that forms, there's a big hole of like -70 cloud tops. If that -80 cloud top band forms, the entire like system's gonna be -80 at this point. I think it's about to go through an eye wall replacement cycle. It's getting a little, the eyes getting looks a little more unorganized, but the storm itself looks
Especially in
more
that,
symmetrical.
especially in that last frame.
Yeah, it's looking more, dude. The storm itself looks more symmetrical, but the eye's starting to wobble a little bit.
That's like the worst. That frame is probably the worst the eye has looked all day.
Yeah, the eye's been very clean all day long. See what Recon's getting. Yeah, Recon got a maximum of like 150 knots.
However, it could be due to the fact that this hurricane is starting to feel our trough, and that's why the eye looks a little bit odd like that. It's because it's starting to feel that trough and turn more north.
Yeah, that's true. Could just be the feeling of it just changing directions. Let's see how this is
It's almost
doing.
like it feels. It's almost like it's feeling some wind shear from the trough.
Yeah. Wind shear would be great on this.
I mean, it's not going to really do a whole lot considering how intense this thing is.
Yeah, this thing's gonna fight it off like it's nothing, but
If we can get that eye roll replacement cycle,
yeah,
we
I don't
could
know if it's even
knock
going
this
through one
thing
because we don't have a
down.
stupid radar sight. Like, we don't have a radar sight to look at, so we can't even tell if it's going through one.
Man, I tell you what, I've been tracking hurricanes a long time. I haven't seen many storms look better than this thing.
This thing looked insane last night, too, and it looks even crazier today. Oh my god, dude. This freaking. Oh my god. It's about to be a full. It's about to be a full CDO of -80. It's about to be a full CDO of -80 cloud tops. The entire northeastern eye wall is -80 CDO cloud tops.
I do think we are starting to get a either an eye wall replacement cycle or some type of eye wall structural change.
Yeah, it's looking like it, that's for sure.
I mean, it does look like, based on those last frames, it just looks like that eye is about to just close.
I don't know if the eye's going to close. All right, so Cyclonic WX is down.
I mean, we went from like a complete circle earlier. Now we're like at an oval.
Yeah, it is looking like an oval. Yeah, Cyclonic WX is completely down. So I got to use tropical tidbits for now. Which sucks because Cyclonic WX was recon loads faster on there. And everything else was higher quality.
I only use tropical tidbits for like model data and for satellite data.
Yeah, I use tropical tidbits for models, but I usually use satellite data and everything for Cyclonic WX because Cyclonic WX is a lot more higher quality. Okay, the ring is built. Look on my stream. I'm zooming in right now. Oh my god. The ring's completely built now. We got a lot of bursts of -90 cloud tops. How is this weakening? Okay, it's turning north in a second. It is now, latest scan looks like a turn to the southeast a little bit and now a turn to due east. I think it's doing a loop-de-loop and about to go right back into Jamaica. I think it's doing a little bit of a loop-de-loop back into Jamaica now. Yeah, the ring's completely built. Do you see it on my stream?
Yeah. You know what? Maybe at first I was thinking we'll have to shift that cone west. I think our cone could probably. I don't think our cone needs to be shifted as far west as I thought initially.
Yeah, our cone might be pretty decent with this when it comes to. I don't know.
Because for a while with that like due west movement for like 2 hours, I was thinking we might be able to like get a landfall like either right on the western coast of Jamaica or like slightly further inland.
Yeah, I was thinking the same for a little bit.
But but now I'm beginning to believe it might be slightly further east, like maybe west central Jamaica as opposed to like the far west side of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's. I think Jamaica's definitely. I think Central Jamaica is gonna get the peak of it. I don't think it's gonna go much more west because if it goes more west, it's this hurricane like has a mind of its own. If it goes more west, it knows it's gonna weaken. If it goes more west, it knows it's gonna weaken because of wind shear and everything. So it wants to try to go more east so it can strengthen again. The sucker has a mind of its
So in
own.
the past, so today we have gone due west, we've gone northwest, we've gone due west, we've gone southwest, we've gone southeast now, and now we're about to go north.
Yeah, this thing is all over the place.
It's been all over the place its entire life.
It has. Although this forecast still felt easier than what happened with Imelda.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Or do you remember how much of a headache Dorian was to track?
Yeah, we thought Florida was going to get a freaking major hurricane landfall and it ended up just completely missing Florida.
And then it just slowed completely, and then
And just
it just
stalled.
completely stopped.
Stalled as a Cat 5 over the Bahamas for 30 hours. That was that was something else, dude. That was like a freaking that was like the day the NHC was like, "Whoa, we can't predict weather as good as we thought."
You remember when they were like, "This might be a Cat 5," and it turns out it was like 180 at that point.
Yeah, no, they kept it at like what, like 150 or 155, and it literally looked
Yeah,
like
they didn't.
this right here. Like what I'm seeing on my screen right now, it looked like that, and they were saying it was 155.
And then they're like, "Oh, whoops, this is actually 180," and then they upped it to 185.
Yeah, like heck, I'm kind of surprised this is only 175 right now. Better yet, I wasn't really too like that part of the weather community, but I obviously knew about it on TV, and I was like, "Dad, that looks kind of really strong to be only a category 4." And then he was like, "Yup, it does." Now I understand. Dorian looked like this, and at least this is 175. Dorian was 155.
Man, Dorian was 6 years ago.
Yeah, it was. It was a while ago. All right, we're about to have a fully negative 80 CDO.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're about to. That ring
Actually,
is
now that I think of it, I don't think we've had a negative 80 CDO all day.
not today, no. Last night we
Not a
did,
full
but
ring of negative CDO. I mean, we've had like half of a negative 80 CDO, but we're about to have a full ring of negative 80 CDO.
yeah, it just needs to get more. If it gets more symmetrical, then yeah, this is gonna be. If this eye can get more symmetrical instead of wobbling like it is right now, it actually looks to be organizing again. Hold up.
That's making me believe that's why I'm questioning the 910 that they got.
I am too.
I feel like it's lower than that.
Where's Recon going? Recon's not updating.
Because we went from 906 to 910. It looks stronger than it did when it was at 906.
Yeah. Yeah, so latest drop zone was at the surface was 112 knots, 938 millibars. The latest one.
I mean, I guess you could argue the eye isn't as symmetrical as it was before, but our cloud tops are a lot colder.
They're a lot colder.
It might be getting tilted.
Wind shear might be doing that. I don't think wind shear could actually do that with how organized this already is. I think I think it's beginning an eyeball replacement cycle is what it seems. We got 3 people in chat. It's just only one person chatting every once in a while. Hey, we have 1 like. Let's go. Oh my god, yeah, the ring is staying. The ring's been here for about 5 frames now. Most of the other rings that were like a couple pixel rings that were staying for 2 frames and then falling apart again. And this one has been here for about 5 frames now. It's turning. It's turning.
Yeah.
You can see it on my screen. I'm on WeatherWise right now. Obviously, I've stream delay, but dude, it's turning. You can literally see it. It just did a loop-de-loop. It's going northeast. It's going northeast
It's
right
like
now.
trying to get. It sees the cone and it's like, oh, that's where I have to go. Got it.
Yeah, this thing is literally like, hold up, I'm in the wrong area. Let me get my act together. Yeah, it's literally turning. You can see it.
It's like it was leaving the cone and now it's trying to get back into the cone.
Yeah, it's going northeast right now. Recon confirmed
Wow,
no eyewall replacement cycle.
I was thinking the NHC needed to fix their cone. They might be able to just keep it.
Oh crap, yeah, I'm being retarded. I forgot. Recon confirmed no eyewall replacement cycle. I'm being stupid. Yeah, you can see it. There's no secondary win max. There's no secondary win max at all. It's like one peak, which was very weak considering how this thing looks, and then that's it. Yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot to think of that. Yeah, Recon confirmed no eyewall replacement cycle. Yeah, some guy in chat is saying, in quotations, hold on, where's the cone again? This thing, yeah,
It's
you can literally
crazy,
see it on WeatherWise. WeatherWise it's literally going northeast right now again. It was just going due west, southwest, south, southeast, east, northeast. That's what it just did. It just did a full loop. It was going like that, and then it was like, hold up, that, and now it's like, all right, here's the direction I need to go. Stupid Melissa, bro. I almost said Maria. Hold up. Wrong hurricane. Melissa. Maria's freaking... Yeah, Maria's older cousin. Oh, yeah, that ring's staying. That ring's definitely staying. Yep, the ring's staying. For sure.
I hate tracking slow-moving storms.
Yeah, because they just... dude,
they
it's
just do their own thing.
They do their own thing. Not just that, but now we're so close to landfall that any single thing matters. So, like, if this thing does one slight wobble a random direction, it's like immediately goes from, hey, you're not going to see anything, to, oh my god, you might see a Category 5 landfall. Like, that's what it's getting like right now.
The problem is this thing's wind field is so compact that it matters what part of Jamaica you're on, like what impacts you're going to see.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't a system like a Rita or a Katrina where you have a huge wind field.
Yeah.
And you just have like a large portion of this area is going to see similar impacts. But this one, it's like every part of Jamaica is going to see different impacts.
Yeah, but rain is going to be the main thing that all of Jamaica sees. Some areas are going to see Category 5 force winds. Some areas are going to see a lot of rain, and others are going to see a crap ton of rain. Yeah, it's dark time in Jamaica. There's a couple people outside actually on this one camera near Kingston.
Well, it looks like at least Kingston's going to avoid the Cat 5 wind speed.
Yeah, but I mean, they're still going to get torrential rainfall.
Probably going to get really horrendous surge too if this thing goes back to the NHC's cone.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can see it. You can literally see it on WeatherWise. This thing literally did a loop.
The eye is like pointing in the direction it's going.
It is.
It's like angled, like it's an oval angling toward the direction it's going.
Yeah, that's interesting, to say the least. All right, let's see how infrared's doing. I'm scared to see this.
Goodness.
Infrared's getting worse. Yeah, infrared's getting worse and worse. Recon, update, bro. We're crying out loud, please update. All right. Recon looks like to be going northeast, southwest eyewall.
Thought I'd seen it all last year when I tracked Milton. I thought I'd seen it all until we got this thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically what we're seeing right now is a Hurricane Milton making landfall, potentially, is what we're looking at now. Last year we saw Hurricane Milton, and we're like, oh my god, this is one of the craziest storms ever. Now we're seeing that potentially making landfall right now, is what we're seeing. But yeah, Recon's going to go northeast to southwest eyewall, I believe, which is going to be a very good one. That's when we're really going to see the strength of this.
Oh, and also we're just gonna put Milton in a over a poor country.
Yeah, basically. Okay, yeah.
Like Florida could have handled it a lot better than Jamaica could.
Yeah, Jamaica got no. I mean, Jamaica doesn't really have anywhere to go. Like, if you go, the closest place to go is Haiti, which is already flooded. Second closest place
They can't
is
get to Haiti. You
yes,
can't get to Haiti because the airports are closed.
yeah. Second closest place is Cuba, which is gonna get hit as a major hurricane. Like,
I know, in taking a boat would be useless because it's going to take you at least a day, maybe slightly less than a day, to get to either Cuba or Haiti by boat.
going to Haiti by boat would be ridiculous because we already got huge waves out there just from the force of this thing. Yeah, we have a fully negative ADCDO now. We have a full negative ADCDO. Fully formed. They literally, the western side needs a little bit more, and then we have a fully negative ADCDO. Wrapping all the way out to almost the end of the circle.
Man.
The eye's getting more circular. I think the eye messing up was just it literally doing a quick loop-de-loo and was like, hold up, the cone's over here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. You can see
I'm
it.
not going to forget this. I'm not going to forget this hurricane for a very long time.
Neither am I. Look at this. You ready? I'm on Zoom Earth. You can see the eye beginning to struggle for a second, and then it gets its act back together. It seems to be doing good now. See how much lightning's in this. Please don't tell me there's lightning.
This really does remind me of storms like Wilma and Mitch. Very slow moving storms that just
Are
stall
huge.
over and are intense.
Yeah. Very intense.
But Wilma and Mitch were different. I don't think Mitch made a Cat 5 landfall. I think it made like either a Cat 3 or Cat 4 landfall. It just stalled off the coast as a Cat 5.
Yeah.
Wilma didn't make a Cat 5 landfall either. She made landfall as like a Cat 3 or Cat 4. She just peaked as a 882 millibar Cat 5.
This is going
This
to
one
peak
might
as
make
almost a sub
landfall as a
900.
Cat 5.
Yeah. This might peak as a sub 900 millibar Cat 5 landfall. It's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. I like weather and all, but sometimes weather just gets to be too much.
We were so close. I keep saying this, but we were so close. We were in late October.
We were very close, honestly. We were really close. Let me see if Cyclonic WX is loading.
Like, if Melissa didn't happen, and I was looking at models, if Melissa doesn't happen, I think the season's over.
Yeah, Melissa just came out of nowhere.
I'm looking at models. There's nothing behind her.
Yeah, no, not for like the next 3 weeks.
And by that point, we're in like mid to late November, and the season ends in late November.
Yeah.
And we had we had two Cat 5s, but neither of them made landfall.
No, this is like a potential Cat 5 landfall in a very poor country with a lot of people. Jamaica has 3 million residents.
Need I remind you the damage that Aaron produced when it did not make landfall?
Was ridiculous.
It like freaking flooded homes, and there was like coastal flooding and stuff in NC, and Aaron was well offshore.
Yeah. And it wasn't even a Cat 5 when it did that damage offshore. It was not even a Cat 5. It was like, what, Cat 3?
Yeah.
I think it was still a major.
But it was also very large.
It was like triple the size of this. This is a relatively small hurricane.
Aaron started fairly small, and then it transitioned to extratropical and just ballooned in size.
Yeah, it had a few eyewall replacement cycles, and it grew like triple size. Yeah, I think the eye is doing better. Possibly. What the heck is that? Let's see what Weather Kingdom is doing. So on this stream, let's see if he's losing his mind still. Yeah, he's still alive. Dude, Weather Kingdom's doing his longest stream ever, I think. Yeah, Weather Kingdom's doing his longest stream that I've known of. He's pushing 6 hours right now.
Third Cat 5 of the season, by the way.
Yep.
For reference, I'm pretty sure we had a point between, I want to say it was like 2007 to like 2016 when we didn't get a single Cat 5 anywhere in the Atlantic for like 9 years, and this is our third this season.
Yeah.
It was, I think, Felix in 2007, and then we had no Cat 5s until Matthew in 2016.
Yeah, this was ridiculous. People are saying that they can't get on Google currently and they can't get on really anything. Whoa. Looks like Dappy is looking insane. Cyclonic WX is down. Yeah, Cyclonic WX is down, and I believe, let me refresh Tropical Tidbits. Let's see, please. I think Tropical Tidbits is good. Yeah, Tropical Tidbits is good. Yeah, Cyclonic WX is down, though. People are saying the eye is wobbly due to how strong the convection is. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think I trust that. I think it's wobbly because it just did a freaking loop-de-loo.
So it's like it was like going like due west, and now it's like going northeast. It's like it just completely turned around.
Yeah. So, Weather Kingdom, not Weather Kingdom, someone at Weather Kingdom's chat is saying that the same thing happened with Milton and Ian. So many people are on all of these weather sites that it's crashing Google entirely.
It's so funny. We didn't have for the most part all my tropical tidbits, the NHC, all these websites were actually doing well for a majority of this, even when it was like a Cat 5 at 906.
Yeah.
Like they were doing pretty well. I wasn't getting much slowdown, and now nothing is loading.
Yeah, nothing's loading, and literally, this is when it's probably hitting its peak. See if the NHC is working. NHC is working, which is good.
Should be. If there's anything that can go down, I hope it's not the NHC.
NHC goes down, we're absolutely deep fried.
Basically,
Yeah, we're like deep fried
tropical
Oreos.
tidbits going down. I can deal with tropical tidbits going down. I can deal with Cyclonic WX going down. But if the NHC goes down, we're all doomed.
Yeah, we got so much lightning in the core, it's ridiculous. Let me zoom in on this.
Moving north, NHC still has it going northwest at 3.
Yeah. Oh my god, look at all this lightning.
I think now it's probably going like north or maybe even northeast.
Yeah.
But it's going so slow. It might be going slower than 3 miles per hour. It looks like this thing might be going at like 1 to 2.
Yeah. I wonder if the NHC's ever issued an advisory for a hurricane moving 0 miles per hour, like just straight out stalling for like hours straight.
Yes, I've seen them do that. Yes, I've seen them do that. They did that. They did that for Dorian.
They did it for Dorian. That's actually crazy. I feel like they would do it for like a storm like Ida. I remember Ida moving at like 2 miles per hour for a while, and then eventually like 1 miles an hour for like 30 hours
I'm pretty
straight.
sure what they'll do is if it just stops moving when you see the moving NW at 3 miles per hour, instead it'll just say moving, and then it'll just have the word stationary.
Moving stationary.
Yep, it's just not moving or nearly stationary.
I'm excited to make up all the hours of sleep I've lost.
They did that for Dorian because Dorian literally just stopped.
Yeah. I've lost so many hours of sleep from this hurricane, it's actually crazy. Last
And now we
night,
got to deal with and now we got to deal with the fact that it's making landfall like early tomorrow
dude,
morning.
I want to convince my parents to let me stay home for a couple hours from school just to stream landfall.
It might be early, like early tomorrow morning.
Yeah, but NHC, let's see what the NHC is predicting. I is getting circular again. NHC is predicting like afternoon landfall.
Yeah, 2 p.m. over. I mean, that's overland, so
12 p.m. I'd say 12
we
p.m.,
can assume
11,
that
12 p.m.
landfall. Yeah.
Everyone is live
I
streaming
mean,
on YouTube per someone in Weather Kingdom's chat. Let's see.
depends on how fast this accelerates.
Yeah. Oh my God, everyone is streaming. We got Max Velocity, Weather Kingdom, David, Evan Freiberger, Ryan Hall, Texas Storm Chasers, CNN 10. Yeah. And then me, which I got like no viewers, but I don't really care.
And TRG streaming.
Oh yeah, TRG, I forgot he's still streaming again. It says his stream ended a minute ago and then it like restarted back up.
He streamed like an hour. He streamed like I think like 2 hours ago, and then he just like picked it back up just recently.
Yeah. Oh dang. NHC went down during Chantal. NHC did not go down.
Odd.
No, for Chantal, it said advisory number 3 for Chantal. They put movement stationary, is what someone in my chat is saying. Break Cool main channel went live for 2 hours earlier, which is good. Oh my God, why is Dapia doing this? Why is Dapia doing this again?
Oh, the Wikipedia page for the 2025 hurricane season just updated. Strongest storm Melissa, 175,906.
Yeah, I feel like they might have to upgrade it again. Dude, Dapia, fully, dude, the western area needs to expand a little bit, and if it does, we'll have a fully negative 80 CDO. Yeah, let me get this straight. You ready? Chancel was the only landfall this year besides Melissa now. So we've had a tropical storm force landfall. We've had a tropical
And a
storm
Cat 5
landfall and
landfall.
possibly a high-end Cat 5 landfall in 2025. What a year, bro.
Oh, we also had Barry make landfall technically as a tropical storm.
Where at?
Mexico.
Oh,
Central
yeah,
Mexico.
that's true. So we had two tropical storms and potentially a Cat 5.
I do not know why Tropical Storm Barry was. That thing looked horrible on satellite.
Not as bad as what this other tropical storm out in the East Pac is looking.
You want me to send you a picture of Barry on through Discord? It
Yeah,
looks
sure.
horrible.
Yeah. So currently we got Tropical Storm Sonia heading west northwest. 40-mile-an-hour winds, 1,005 millibars on a weakening trend, expected to be a depression by 2 a.m. This thing looks horrendous.
I told if you sent me that and said this is a tropical storm, I'd be like, I do not believe you.
Yeah. It looks like a wave.
It looks like an area of disturbed weather. It doesn't. You trying to tell me that thing has a center of circulation?
No, Tropical Tidbits is down. No.
Yeah, get Levi on that.
Tropical Tidbits just went down. I can't get recon right now. Tropical Tidbits just went down.
You have Levi time. I'm sure he's aware of it.
Yeah.
Just might have to restart the server.
Xylon XD in my chat said, can't believe they issued a tropical storm warning for Barry, but not a hurricane warning for Jamaica early enough. For Melissa. Yep. It's down. I can't if I reset recon, we're done. Yep. Alright, Tropical Tidbits is done. Alright, guys, so we're going recon list for right now. High surf is possible for the U.S., yeah, from Melissa.
I remember everybody was talking about how inactive this hurricane season was, like in like mid-August, and then we had Aaron, then we had Gabrielle, then we had Umberto, then we had Melissa.
Yeah. And then almost a freaking jump scare with Imelda.
Like, look at this. This is the weirdest like timeline of a hurricane season I've ever seen. Tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm, tropical storm, Cat 5, tropical storm, Cat 4, Cat 5, Cat 2, tropical storm, subtropical storm, tropical storm, Cat 5.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So Barry, struggling to find it here. I see it. It just what, dude? It looks like just clouds.
When they upgraded that to Tropical Storm Barry, I'm like, Recon must be seeing something that I don't. I'm sure that they can find a low level circulation because they have Recon. Like with satellite, there's no way with satellite alone you could find a center of circulation on that thing.
Yeah.
There's no way.
So yeah, guys, we're going reconless for a little bit, guys. It seems. Oh,
how strong was Gabrielle anyway?
yeah. I accidentally just closed Discord and I thought it would have hung up on you. So yeah, we got Tropical Storm Sonia out here in the Eastern Pacific, and right. I don't even see a low.
I see a low. This thing looks better than Barry did.
It does, yeah, but it still looks ridiculous.
It looks like a dying tropical storm, but it doesn't look like a tropical storm. Barry doesn't even look like a tropical storm.
Barry looks like a wave.
Yeah. Like if you sent me a picture of Sonia on an image, I'd say, yeah, that looks like a tropical storm. Not a strong one.
Someone in my chat just said, during one of Max Velocity's severe weather strains, people were expecting a derecho, but then the models died down on it. Then people started saying in his chat, I prefer hurricane season over this BS.
Yeah, let's see if you say the same thing with a Cat 5 about to hit Jamaica.
Yeah, no thanks. I'm good on that. I'd rather prefer a non-derecho. The eye is almost perfectly circular again. This is literally the Westpac. This is Super Typhoon Melissa, bro.
I'm gonna be honest. This thing almost looks better than what was that thing called? Pegasa in the Western
Ragasa. Yeah, Ragasa.
This thing looks better than that.
It's stronger than it.
Yeah, I think it is.
Ragasa was I know it is. Ragasa was only 911 millibars, 165 miles an hour. The fact that I'm saying only to that is crazy, considering that was the strongest storm of the season until now. Melissa's the strongest storm in 2025.
Yeah, worldwide.
Worldwide, yeah. Until the Westpac wakes up in mid-December for some reason. Because it's the freaking Westpac.
Interestingly enough, I do see the Westpac fire up a lot later than the Atlantic.
Westpac season is almost year-round, I believe.
Like they're like our peak time for hurricanes is like August, September. Theirs is actually like October, November.
Yeah, that's when Super Typhoon Haiyan happened on November 13th. Or November 17th or something like that.
Well, I'll just get another Super Typhoon in the Westpac.
Wouldn't be shocked, honestly.
That one's probably also going to be a Cat 5, knowing the Westpac.
Yeah, this is literally Super Typhoon Melissa, basically. Still a crap ton of lightning. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got 13 lightning strikes all around the eye right now in one area. If you guys haven't already, make sure to like the stream to get this out to more people.
You know what the worst part is? I kind of expected Melissa to do something like ridiculous like this, just based on.
Oh, I remember literally calling it like forever ago.
I just had that. Like honestly, with how storms go nowadays, they're boom or bust. It's like this thing. Like Milton became 895. Aaron became a Cat 5. Umberto became a Cat 5. This thing became it's almost like every possible major hurricane just becomes a Cat 5.
Yeah, I know. It's because the water temperatures and the ocean heat in the OHC is getting so much better.
Hopefully this thing will knock down some of that OHC so we can have a quieter.
Oh, it's definitely knocking it down because it's moving so slow. So yeah, it's definitely knocking it down.
I'm honestly surprised with how slow this is moving. This hasn't began upwell in colder waters.
Yeah.
This thing is crawling.
Crawling might be an understatement.
I know that we have very deep, like, warm waters, but can't be that much more.
Just south last night, whenever it was pushing Category 5, and it was still apparently 145 miles an hour. Remember that moment last night?
Yeah.
Apparently about 20 miles south was 250 plus OHC, which was the best in all of the oceans in the
Jesus.
worldwide. The best OHC in the oceans worldwide. Oh my
Caribbean's
god.
just something else. Yeah, Chocolate
So
Tidbits is
Dvorak is
dead.
uptrending. Dvorak went from 7.7 to T 7.8, and now Raw T 7.8. No, Raw T is 8.1 and Finals 7.8.
Oh my God.
Earlier they were all 7.7 and 7.8, and now ADJ or whatever it is adjacent is T 8.1, Raw T 8.1, and Final T 7.8 with
Pressure
164 knot
890.
Vmax.
Pressure 896.4.
Yeah.
That's just stupid.
Yeah, so Dvorak wants this to be 190 mile an hour.
That doesn't even sound real.
Nah, 190 mile an hour sounds pretty real after watching Milton last year in this.
Also, I'm convinced that Milton was probably 190.
Oh yeah, for sure. Milton looked better than this, but this is starting to get there with this CDO.
I think it was stronger than 180, that's for sure.
Yeah.
With a pressure of 895?
I feel like pressure was sub 890.
I don't think it was as low as Wilma, but it was
No,
low.
I think it was sub 890 though. All right, let me see if my stuff is popping back up. Let's try Cyclonic WX. Nope. Let me try Tropical Tidbits. Tropical Tidbits is back up. Let's go.
Yeah, for how long?
I do not know. I'm looking.
Oh God.
Is
It's
Recon
so
leaving?
slow though. I do not know.
Recon looks like it's leaving. We have new Recon going in, I believe. Mission 22 is going in right now. And Mission 22 is going directly in the northwest eye wall currently. Northeast eye wall. Mission 22
Yeah,
is going in
perfect.
northeast eye wall.
I've been waiting for a northeast pass.
They're entering it right. They're entering the negative 80 cloud tops currently. They're entering it right now.
I feel like this entire time Recon has been dodging the war. I mean, they might be dodging the worst of it because they don't want to have what happened there before when they had a 240 mile per hour gust nearly knock them out of the sky.
Yeah, they almost literally died. Like Recon almost died.
Can't blame them for being hesitant going into the northeast quadrant.
This is already moving north, bro. Like it's already moving back north
Don't
now.
turn. Don't turn now. Keep going west. You were doing great. If you keep going west, we can dodge Jamaica, but no, you got to turn north.
This guy in my chat is saying quality over quantity all season for this year.
Facts. Do you remember when the ace points of this season were like insanely like below average?
Yeah, I remember that.
Like when I think that was like, no, it was like before Aaron. It was when we only had four named systems and all of them were tropical storms. The ace was horribly below average.
Now we're above average.
Well above average, I think.
Melissa is definitely helping with our ace. That's for sure.
Melissa will probably take I think Melissa will have the most ace out of all the systems this year.
Oh, guaranteed. Like, dude.
If anything comes close, it's Aaron.
Yeah, Aaron definitely is the one that has the most, I bet, but Melissa's probably taking it over literally right now. We're talking about...
It's because...
You can go.
It's because Melissa was they were both Cape Verde storms, but Melissa is lasting longer than Aaron because she's moving slower.
And not just that, she's getting stronger, lower pressure, and is expected to make a Cat 5 landfall, and then also be a major hurricane in Cuba, a Category 2 in the Bahamas, and a Category 1 in Bermuda. Like, this is like reminding me of like Irma. Irma was a Category 5 for like 30 hours.
Can we just be blessed that we didn't have a single storm in the Gulf this year?
Oh, I'm very blessed. Well, let's not jinx it.
Late October.
Yeah.
Even if we get something in November, the wind shear and stuff is going to be too hostile.
Yeah, probably. That's true. I was about to say, this
Remember when
season's already been like this. I mean, you never know at this point.
I remember we had Raphael last year in November, and if you told me that, if you just showed me that track in September, I'd be terrified. But it was in November. Raphael got into the Gulf and died in the Gulf.
Thankfully.
Bro, this thing is. I've run out of words to describe this
It's
thing.
looking
Honestly.
absolutely ridiculous. That's what it's looking like. Like, we got a fully negative 80 CDO. And Recon's telling us that it's weakening.
Based on pressure and wind speed.
Wind speed, yeah. Wind speed's only getting, like, what, 160 knots? Not 160 knots, 160 miles an hour. 170 miles an hour.
Technically, yeah, and via pressure, it's technically higher than it was. It was 906 before, and then we had 910 at the latest.
Yeah. APM update comes in soon.
I really believe, though, even though our pressure is what they got 910, I still believe that their winds are going to be a lot stronger in the northeast side.
I agree.
I think we're still around 175.
I'm thinking we're like around 180 with the dude. Like, look how it's pretty symmetrical somewhat, and we got a fully negative 80 CDO.
Well, if we are at 180, then the
northeast side will be producing it.
That pressure, well, if that's the case, then that pressure would be a little bit misleading then, because our pressure is higher than it was before.
They also didn't get directly into the eye. That's the thing. They went a little bit south of the eye because they were trying to dodge mesovortices, from what I've heard.
Imagine if they went into the northeast eye wall and they decided to take another drop zone in the eye and they got like a pressure of like 895.
I would not be shocked, honestly. That's the thing with this storm. You ready? I'm just gonna say it. That's the thing with this storm. I feel like the storm looks don't mean strength. Cause like
that's been the story this thing's whole life. Last night it looked like a Cat 5 and it was a Cat 4.
Yeah, what's up? Justin Wilson's in the chat again. Yeah, no, literally last night it looked like a freaking 165 mile an hour Cat 5, and it was only 145 miles an hour. And then earlier it looked like insane, and it was a 175, and now it's looking pretty good. And you're telling me it's 910 millibars, huh?
Yeah, like earlier, like last night, it looked like a Cat 5 and it was a Cat 4. Right now, it looks like 190 mile per hour Cat 5, and it's like it's a strong Cat 5, 175, but it's not, it's not ridiculously like intense.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say that. 175 is still insanely.
It's not as strong as it looks.
I mean, for reference, Katrina was 175 at peak.
Maria was 175 at peak.
I think Irma was 180 at peak.
Yeah, I believe Irma was 180 or 185 at peak. I think it was 185.
Crazy.
Irma's kind of overlooked now that we got Milton and stuff like that.
Yeah. The thing, Irma looked a lot like Katrina did. It was large and it had a very large eye.
This eye is getting smaller with like every day, it seems like.
This looks like Milton. That's what Melissa reminds me of, Milton. It's a small storm with a tiny eye.
Maria 2.0.
Maria also had a very small eye, and Maria was like the opposite of this. It was a large storm with a tiny eye.
Yeah, and then Maria, not just that, but Maria also weakened before landfall. This is supposed to weaken, but it's still supposed to be Cat 5 landfall. Maria weakened to 155 landfall as a Cat 4.
The 2017 season was ridiculous, man.
2017 was crazy, dude.
After Harvey, it's like the world just ended.
Yeah. Harvey happened, and then Irma, and then Maria.
Don't forget, we had Jose right behind Irma, which was a Cat 4.
Yeah, we did have Jose. I forgot about that. 2017 season was like insane.
And then we got Katya. Then we had Lee, which became a Cat 3. And then after Lee, Maria took me by surprise. Maria came out of nowhere.
Maria is like the underdog, but also Maria's the deadliest hurricane of the 21st century.
Yeah, it killed like, what, 3,000?
3,000, yeah. 2,900 were in Puerto Rico. And I honestly feel like if this thing makes like a 175 landfall, 165 landfall, I honestly feel like a death toll like Maria is not out of question, considering how poor Jamaica is. how poor their infrastructure is. I is almost perfectly circular
especially
again.
especially the west side of Jamaica, which is this was expected to make landfall.
Yeah, not just that, but Kingston looks like ghetto. Like the entire city itself
And
looks
keep in mind,
ghetto.
Kingston is in the quote unquote richer side of Jamaica.
Kingston's downtown looks like Chicago suburbs. So ghetto.
Yeah, and they're supposed to be the more advanced side of Jamaica.
Yeah, like the west side of Jamaica is just wrecked, bro.
It's poor. Yeah, it's that's the poor side, and
It looks like
if Kingston looks bad, that side looks even worse.
yeah, it does. Not a lot of people out right now, which is good considering it is dark time, but I'm looking at the cameras right now and weather-wise.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think we're gonna be spending. I'm gonna be thinking about Jamaica. I'm gonna
I want to
pray
start a
for
freaking
Jamaica.
GoFundMe for Jamaica.
Same. I feel like we're going to be spending the rest of the year, all of November and all of December, trying to help
Clean
the
up
people of
Jamaica.
Jamaica after this.
Yeah, I would not be shocked to see like okay, we have now an officially fully condensed negative 80 CDO. Fully.
Uh, wish I could say I was surprised, but I'm not.
Yeah, it just needs it's getting its act together. I'm
Oh my
nervous for the 8 p.m.
gosh.
update.
I'm more nervous about what Recon's going to find in the northeast side of the hurricane.
Yeah. Recon's taking forever
I'm
to
going to be
load.
honest. I'm going to be honest. I really do believe that they're going to find way stronger data that they did than they did in the northwest side.
I agree.
This thing, it looks. I thought that. Well, I thought it was going through an eye replacement cycle, but I don't think it is.
The eye looks to be getting healthy again. I think the eye was just
It's
getting messed up
shrinking,
from
but
it
it's
turning.
not. Yeah, I agree with that. I think now that it looks like it's actually, I think it's still trying to wobble a little bit
It is
northwest. It's still in the wobble phase. It's not. It hasn't yet found its
it is wobbling.
true
It's literally going northwest right now.
northeast.
It's like going south again. It's like
Almost,
going northwest
yeah,
south.
it's almost like it's almost like it's stalling, and then after it stalls, it'll go northeast.
Yeah, Justin, they're going to the northeast eye wall right now. Still a lot of lightning, man.
Ugh.
Weather nerds is showing a lot of lightning still.
And keep in mind, Jamaica's been getting rain since I think the day
Saturday.
before yesterday,
Yeah, Saturday, I think.
and they're about to get even heavier rain.
This CDO is fucking insane, bro. Oh my god.
I think Melissa's already killed about like 7.
Yeah, I think it's been quite a few.
Most of them being in, I think, Haiti.
In Dominican Republic.
Yeah. And they're still getting rain, by the way. They're still getting rain.
Yeah, they're gonna be getting rain for quite a few days, I think.
The amount of moisture on the east side of this thing is crazy.
Yeah. It is. It's
Like
actually ridiculous.
Looking on satellite, look at how much cloud cover extends from the east side. It's like it goes from the hurricane to nearly the end of the Caribbean.
It's just ridiculous, man.
It's like the whole Caribbean is covered by Melissa's influence. And
Yeah.
it's such a small storm.
We look at Tropical Storm Sonia. Oh my god. It's had a big convective burst actually tonight.
Could be due to the sun going down.
No, it's all the way. The sun hasn't gone down for you yet, has it?
Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
We're not
Dude,
there
look
yet
how this
for
looked
that
earlier.
part of the. Oh yeah, we do have a bit of a convective burst on it now. I don't think that's going to be doing a whole lot. It might.
Nah.
It's trying, but it's already pretty much doomed. I'm pretty sure. Let me check water temperatures over there.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure water temperatures are like 22.
Oh no, yeah, they're below average.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, oh crap, Bahamas are under hurricane warning now.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Yeah,
I think
southern
issuing
Bahamas.
it now. They probably did it at a good time. I think this is. I'm pretty sure they were in hurricane warning yesterday.
Yeah.
Or
Oh my
hurricane watch
God.
yesterday.
Raw Dvorak is showing T 8.2.
That's the highest we've gotten, period.
No, I think it was 8.3 last night. I remember there being an 8.3 on stream last night. Raw 8.3.
Also, final T is at 7.8, which is almost the highest that we've gotten.
T 7.8, I think, is the highest that we've gotten so far. I don't think we've gotten over 8.
Didn't we get a 7.9 at one point?
I don't know, honestly. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I have not went in a little while since I've been streaming. All right, I'm back.
Newest advisory comes in about 15 minutes.
All right.
Pretty sure.
Recon, load
It's
recon.
the 8 Eastern advisory.
Oh my God, recon got over 150 knots. Flight level.
Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure that's about 175.
Flight level, yeah,
172.
they got nearly 155 knots. Are they in it yet?
155 knots.
Almost 155 flight level knots. They're south of the eye too. They're missing the eye again.
Because 155 knots is about 180.
They're missing the eye again. They're literally going south of the eye.
I guess this is not a drop zone then. It's got to be a
recon
wind observation.
Recon might be selling again. Recon might be doing what they did with Aaron, missing the peak of it because they just sold terribly.
I mean, we got the pressure earlier at 910.
Yeah. Another thing though, late hold up. Oh my, I did not even notice that. 155 knots almost is newest scan. So
that's 180, by the way. 155 knots.
Yeah. 155 knot or so was latest scan. So literally the scan stopped with them getting the highest wind so far, and it still looks like it's going in a straight uptrend. If you look at my screen, you could literally see it. Justin Wilson in my chat said unreliable source, but apparently they found 889 millibars. I doubt that.
I'm not believing that right now. Yeah, I don't believe that at the moment.
Yeah, I'm not believing that either.
I'd be shocked if this is even... honestly, with the 910 that I got recently, I'd be shocked if this is 900 right now.
I'd be shocked if... Oh my god. So, okay, yeah, the negative 80 CDO is now right up against the eye and has been circling the eye for the past 7 scans without any breakage.
Is this thing, like, ever gonna, like, stop doing what it's doing?
No.
Yeah, apparently not. It's been doing it since last night.
Days. Yeah, it's been doing it since days. We've gone from...
And I thought it looked impressive last night.
Yeah. Let's see how much this thing has been intensifying. At what rate? Let's see. Let's go 2 days
Ridiculous.
ago. So let's look at the 8 p.m. update from 2 days ago.
Cat 3.
Cat
Oh, no,
1.
I think it would have been cat.
Cat
It
1.
was cat 1 3 days ago.
2 days ago. 48 hours ago was Cat 1, 90 miles an hour. Now it's a Cat 5 with 175 miles an hour.
That's ridiculous.
Oh, no, not as ridiculous as yesterday. Yesterday, whenever it got upgraded to a Category 4 at 5 a.m. yesterday, we saw it go from 70 mile an hour. So it got upgraded to a Category 4 at 5 a.m. on October 26th. And then at 5 a.m. on October 25th, so 24 hours before, it was at 70 mile an hour tropical storm. So it doubled its strength in 24 hours.
Oh my gosh. For reference, guys, 35 miles per hour, a 35 mile per hour increase in 24 hours is rapid. That's rapid intensification.
We got
This
double
has
that.
doubled its strength.
No, not just that. We doubled rapid intensification.
Yeah. We increased by 70 miles per hour in 24 hours. The threshold is 35 in 24 hours.
Yeah, but you know something crazier? Milton actually increased faster.
Yeah, I think Milton is one of the fastest intensification.
Milton dropped
phases on
80
record
millibars in a
Atlantic.
day.
I remember that.
Yeah, Milton dropped
That was
80 millibars
stupid.
in 24
And
hours.
its wind speed, and I'm pretty sure it gained like 100 miles per hour in 24
It was like
hours.
110 mile per hour like wind speed increase. I think it went from a 70 mile an hour Category 1 to 180 mile an hour Category 5 in I think 24 hours.
That's just and keep in mind this was just last year that this happened.
Yeah, Milton feels like so long ago already.
Yeah, kind of put things into perspective when you have 3 Cat 5s.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, Recon. I'm nervous what they're gonna get. I'm wondering if that 155 almost is gonna be peak, like winds they're gonna get. So let's just do the math. So 155 knots to mile per hour is 180, I believe.
180.
All right.
178 technically.
Calculator.
178.3 technically, but
It's just gonna be. They're gonna round to 180 divided by 10 is 18 times 9. That's only 160. Wait, someone else is confirming 899 millibars. We got 2 people in chat now saying 899 millibars. Wait.
Sources, please.
Justin said unreliable source, but apparently they found 889 millibars. And then he said 899 millibars, sorry. And then someone else in chat just said 899 millibars.
Oh, we need sources for that.
I want proof of that. Did they do any drop zones? No, they haven't yet. They probably might have done one. See, Cyclonic WX loading at all.
So right now I'm putting the pressure at 910.
Cyclonic WX is loaded. Yeah, I have not. Dude, how are you guys getting 899 millibars if no drop zones have been?
From what I've been hearing, it seems like Recon is just getting wind data. They're not even doing pressure data at the moment.
No, I don't know. This is interesting.
Because everything that I've heard so far that Recon has found has been wind data. I have not heard anything about pressure since the 910 that we got earlier.
I'm gonna look into Weather Kingdom's stream because Weather Kingdom has 68 people watching.
Latest advisory should be out very soon. I'm not sure they're going to change much.
Someone said Recon is talking to fish.
Okay.
Wait. I don't know if it's true, but I'm seeing a lot of people saying they found 899 millibars. Another person 899. Critty was 899 question mark. I keep hear someone say 899. Is it 899 or something? Just saying that north is the direction, so I'm 100% sure they should make a landfall in Jamaica. Oh yeah. I don't know. A lot of people are talking about.
Latest advisory is out.
I bet they kept it the same.
Yes, movement northwest at 2.
909 millibars.
175 909.
It's weakening. NHC says it's weakening, y'all.
I want to see the cone. Okay, we got the new cone too.
I wonder what they're showing when it comes to landfall strength.
Waiting for the actual. Okay. Yeah, it's Cat 5 landfall again.
Yeah, it doesn't shock me, honestly. I feel like if Recon does find something, they might have to do an emergency update just due to the fact that Recon is currently in the eye wall still. Let's see, Recon. Nope, Recon's still not updating. Let's see what people in chat are saying.
So yeah, that 899. I don't know where you're getting that from, but
Someone said 156 knots from Recon.
that would be 180 as well.
Yeah, I'm lost, bro. I don't know why people are saying that. Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, no, max I'm seeing is like 155. They passed through apparently the eye, and now they're saying 912 millibars.
12. That would be realistic from the last reading of
Whoa.
910. If this
Whoa, 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 whoa. I was looking at the wrong scan. Whoa,
I
what the?
I thought 912 sounded a little bit high.
I'm looking at Cyclonic WX. I'm seeing how much is the difference is that? I'm seeing like 160 knots surface level is what Cyclonic WX is showing.
Excuse me. That's
Yeah, no, they're
185.
actually showing like 100 and something knots, 150 something knots. Like no joke. Look at my
150
stream
and-
right now.
150 and 160 are completely different.
Look at that. Like almost look at my stream on Cyclonic WX. They're literally it's showing surface level wind, surface wind over 100, well over 150 knots. And
You know what the craziest part about that is?
what?
That's in like 25 mile per hour intervals.
Yeah,
That's like halfway between 150 knots and 175 knots. So that's probably like 160, 160,
162 knots.
You know, that's 186.
Yeah, it's 186 miles an hour. So do the math. Calculator. Wait, no, I don't need to do
flight level or
calculator.
surface.
That's surface.
You said that was surface. You don't need to do calc.
That's surface.
You only need to do calc if that's flight level.
That's not. Yeah, no. That's surface. So you're telling me they got 186 surface winds?
I mean, that might be a gust, not sustained.
Next scan showed. Oh no, wait. Next scan actually showed it higher. Next scan showed it higher.
Yeah, I see it by like 2 miles on it, like 2 knots.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a gust. Let me look at that southern eye. Let me look at that. What was that southeastern eye wall on? Let me look at that on.
That was southeastern eye wall?
That was southeast. No, that was southwestern. My bad.
Okay,
Wait.
that's concerning me.
What is that? Wait, let me see. Is it? Oh no, they kind of went like south of the eye. Let me see.
So that's southwest. That concerns me. Because that's not even the strongest part of this.
That's southwestern eye wall. Yeah. No,
Northeast
wait,
is the
never mind.
strongest part.
Tropical Tidbits is showing 156 knots.
Okay, so that's around 180.
Yeah. Tropical Tidbits is showing flight level wind 156 knots. I don't know about that.
Okay, well you have to. Yeah, well if that's the case, that's probably weaker than 180 because that's flight level.
Yeah.
That's probably like 175 at the surface. So yeah, this thing hasn't really strengthened much. It's kind of leveled off.
Even though it looks like it's like 190 mile an hour Cat 5. Looking at.
Honestly, guys, like we're spitting out all these numbers. The bottom line is Jamaica is going to see devastation, especially
it's
the
going to
west
see
side
Cat
of
5
the
landfall.
country. And you're not going to really be able to tell the difference between 180 and 175.
No, not really.
They're just numbers, really. It's the same kind of devastation, complete devastation.
Yeah.
And we are still expecting a Cat 5 landfall. The NHC cone has not changed. We are still expecting a Category 5 landfall on the western side of Jamaica.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we are.
Uh, um, yeah. It's 145 inland. One now, I should mention, it does appear that the NHC's cone is on a weakening trend up to landfall instead of a strengthening trend up to landfall, because we have 175 this evening at 7. At 1 a.m. or 2 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning, 165. So we're down 10. And then overland, we're at 145.
Yeah, it shows a weakening
So,
trend up to landfall.
yep. So I can imagine probably either a high end Cat 4 or a low end Cat 5 at landfall,
Yeah.
going off of the NHC's cone.
Yeah. Let me see what Recon's doing again. And Tropical Tidbits is now saying 502 back. Never mind. It's loading again. We're good.
Now, if we can get a landfall as a Cat 4, that would be huge.
Yeah, that'd be best case scenario.
I am shocked this thing has not gotten an
Yeah,
roll
whoa.
replacement cycle.
Forgot we had 2 recons in here. Second recon.
502.
Yeah, second recon got 155 knots. These 2 recon are like in the same area.
Tropical Tidbits is struggling right now.
It is. So Tropical Tidbits,
you load it.
we got 2 recons in the same area. Both in the southwestern eye wall. We got 2 recons in the southwestern eye wall. Interesting. Time to go to satellite and radar for this. See how this sucker is doing.
You know what the worst thing is? I just realized, whether it's a high-end Cat 4 at landfall or low-end Cat 5 at landfall, it's really not much of a difference.
No, it's not.
It's like 10 miles an hour.
Yeah, I'm looking at this thing on Cyclonic WX now. It's looking pretty good. It's just, it's actually a little uneven when it comes to the sides. The symmetry is kind of off. The eastern eye wall is a little, oh my god, I get my eastern and western messed up. The western eye wall is, not just that, but the western side in general is a little more expanded outwards than the eastern one. Which looks interesting, to say the least.
I will kind of agree with the fact that this thing might actually be weakening. It does not, looking at satellite the last hour or so, it does not look as impressive as it had.
No.
Earlier today.
Yeah.
It's not as symmetrical. The eye is a little bit lopsided.
The eye is wobbling a lot. That's for sure.
I wonder if it's dealing with maybe some slight upwelling.
There's a chance, yeah.
I mean, this thing has been going slow. This thing has been in this one area since 2 days ago.
It has. Maybe the OHC is starting to decrease too much for the storm's liking.
I mean, this and according to the NHC, it slowed down even more. We went from 5 earlier to 3, and now it's going at 2.
Yeah, it's slowing down a lot.
In fact, looking at satellite, it almost looks like this thing is stationary.
Justin Wilson in my chat said there's no upwelling.
Well, here's the thing. As deep as the ocean, even if you have very, very deep OHC, eventually a storm will upwell cold water. It just takes a lot longer than it would otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, we're talking a Category 5 in the same area for about 3.5 to 4 hours.
And this thing has intensified so fast. Those waters are violently mixing and have been violently mixing since a day ago.
Yeah.
And this thing really hasn't traveled a whole lot. In fact, now that I think about it, Remember, this thing, you know how we said that this thing kind of looked like it just turned around? It's essentially going over waters that it's already passed over.
Yeah, it basically is.
So it's basically that could be a reason. It's going over waters that have been violently mixed already, so it's not getting fresh heat.
Mm-hmm.
The cloud tops are still insane, though. I mean, we still have a ring of like -80 to -90 across this entire thing.
Oh yeah, we have a lot of -80 cloud tops. That's for sure. Justin Wilson said, "Trust me, it's not upwelling." What is it, Justin? We'd like to know why this thing is stalling at 175 when it looks like Hurricane Milton at its peak.
For reference, even Dorian dealt with some upwelling.
Yeah, doesn't surprise me.
Because Dorian was literally just stationary over one spot for like 2 days. That's
Yeah,
why it
30
started to
hours.
weaken. That's why it started to weaken when it was over the Bahamas. Because normally the Bahamas is not enough land interaction to weaken a storm. It would have to
No.
be something else, and that's what weakened it. Upwelling.
Yeah. And Justin, what do you really think is causing this to look like it's actually? What do you think is causing this to, in quotations, weaken per the NHC?
I wouldn't even really call it weakening. I call it more like leveling off.
I mean, it went up 3 millibars.
3 millibars.
Yeah. It's went up a millibar an
That makes
hour,
sense.
even though just the cloud tops are insane.
Also, NHC at the 8 p.m. put northwest at 2. I think this is moving more northeast at this point now.
Yeah, I don't think it's moving northwest at all, really. Wait. What direction? Ooh, why does it say northwest when the cone is going northeast? What?
So this thing is basically just swirling around itself.
Yeah, it basically is at this point.
It was going like northeast, and now it's going northwest. So it's basically just like looping
Yeah.
around
Justin said he
itself.
thinks it did a merger.
Well, this eye is not collapsed yet.
Well, I mean, it's done 4 mergers so far, if that counts. It's done 3 official mergers. Haven't seen anything, have ya? Yeah, no. It's done 3 official mergers while keeping a fully cleared out eye.
So hard to tell where this thing is going because it's moving so slowly.
Yeah, not just that. I feel like the hardest part is just the fact that we don't have actual radar. We only have infrared, invisible satellite.
I'm gonna be honest. This thing looks like it's stalled.
Yeah, here, I got an idea. I know what I can do. Current storms. Let me hop down here. Yeah, there's no eyewall replacement cycle in sight. None. I'm looking at microwave. There's nothing.
It's got to go through an EWRC eventually. It's just taking forever.
It might not. Is this
Well, if that's
old?
the case, that's very impressive. Even Milton. Then again, Milton had a pinhole eye, so that would make sense. This thing's eye is just larger, so
This
it could
eye
be
is
a
like
lot
about
more.
8 miles or so. It's not classified as a pinhole. Yeah, I'm not
Usually
seeing
the
an
larger
eyewall replacement
eyes,
cycle in sight.
usually the larger eyes are a lot harder to replace because they are fairly intense and very solid.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier for a pinhole eye to go through a replacement cycle because a pinhole eye is very unstable.
This is a stable eye.
Exactly, because it's not a pinhole. It's got some size to it.
Is this thing fighting some westerly shear?
It kind of looks like it. It kind of looks like it is because it looks like it's slightly lopsided to the. I mean, that could also be just an illusion of it turning.
It could be, yeah, but it kind of looks it's looking really circular on the eastern side, but the western side is like kind of falling off a little, it looks like.
Quote unquote turning. I don't even know what this thing is doing anymore. I thought it was turning earlier, but now like because it started to like curve up northeast, and I'm like, okay, there's the turn, and then it started to go back southwest.
Yeah, it's kind of just like looping around at this point.
It honestly looks like it's just stationary. It looks like it's stationary.
It kind of does.
I mean, we have a we have a trough that's picking this thing up, so it's going to move eventually. The question is when and where.
Yeah. Well, Justin said that the shear has decreased up until now so far. Oh, the eye's definitely getting more circular. You can see it on the weatherwise loop I got going on right now.
It's also shrinking. That eye is shrinking. It's not a very large shrink, but it's definitely shrinking slowly.
Look at this eye changing. Look at this.
Definitely, it's still an impressive eye. Not as impressive as it was. It's still a little bit. It's not as because we had a clear circle earlier. Now it's kind of went through oval. It's trying to get that perfectly symmetrical eye back. It's struggling a little. It's still a little
It's getting
wobbly.
pretty darn close, though, dude. It's almost pixel perfect again. Look at weatherwise. Weatherwise usually never has a perfect circle eye, and look how circular it is. It's looking like what it did earlier. Not just that, but look how god dang deep this negative 80 cloud tops are. These minus 80.
If you told me if I didn't see the eye of this storm and I just looked at cloud tops alone, I would think this is still intensifying.
Same.
That's the only thing that's making me think it's weakening ever so much is the structure of the eye. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I agree. I'm just nervous to see what we'll wake up to tomorrow, though. Because I'm getting up
Well,
at 5 tomorrow.
based on the NHC, they predict weakening up to landfall.
Oh, so
How
Justin
much
Wilson said the
weakening?
2 little bumps in the eye are mesovortices.
Yeah, I agree with that. It's had mesovortices in its eye for since it really became a Cat 4.
Yeah. Which do you think is more impressive when it comes to strength, mesovortices or a full ring of minus 80 cloud tops?
Honestly, a full ring of minus 80 cloud tops is
Yeah,
more
I
impressive
agree.
to me.
I've never
Because I
seen a
see
full ring of negative
mesovortices
90
and
before, though. I've never seen a full ring of negative 90.
mesovortices are actually pretty common in intense hurricanes like this.
Yeah. Say,
I see them
imagine
in
seeing
quite a
a
few
full ring
storms.
of white negative 90 cloud tops.
Probably happened, but I bet you that's what high end looked like.
Oh, Super Typhoon High End definitely had that, for sure.
I've seen
195 mile
IR
an hour
of high
landfall.
end. I've seen infrared of high end. I think high end, structure wise, high end is the most perfect hurricane I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was T 8.8 officially. Raw
I,
was like,
I, I genuinely think I genuinely think that thing could have had over 200 mile per hour when sustained.
oh, easily. It killed 6,000 people. It had 195 mile an hour landfall. Like, right now, the raw, the Vorak for Melissa is raw T 8.2. I'm pretty sure raw Dvorak for high end was like raw 9.0 because that's the max. I'm pretty sure that the final Dvorak was T 8.8.
Also, I don't know if you've heard this before, but I remember in recent documentaries I've watched on high end, they had like there was like a tool that they were using to get pressure readings, and they were able to get a pressure of 858.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that. I just I think that could have been possible. I just feel like it's hidden in some Chinese
That's
documents.
that's crazy. For reference, the record is tips
870.
870.
Yeah. You know what's crazy though is I feel like people forget just how low Hurricane Patricia's pressure was. Hurricane Patricia's pressure was
872.
872 millibars.
Too shy of the record.
Yeah. Patricia was the second lowest on record. I feel like
And the
people forget.
strongest wind speed wise.
Yeah, I feel like people forget just how. I feel like people will just think of Patricia's wind speeds as ridiculous, which it is, but the pressure is also the second lowest on record and only 2 behind the actual record from 1970 or something, or 1979.
You know what the craziest thing about Patricia is? It actually wasn't as deadly as you would think for a hurricane that strong.
No, it's because shear completely wrecked it right before landfall.
It also hit a fairly unpopulated area.
Yeah, it hit a very, very low populated area all the way on western Mexico, southern
Think
western
about this:
Mexico.
215 mile per hour winds, 872 millibars, 13 killed,
Yeah, it's not bad at all. This has already almost killed more people and it hasn't even made landfall anywhere.
and 480 million in damage.
Yeah, I feel like this could.
Not
I
even a
feel like this
billion.
hurricane could approach like 100 billion in damage. Like,
Well, naturally, it's. I think the death toll is going to be higher. I think in terms of the data from the aftermath, I think between cost and deaths, I think deaths are going to be higher because you have to keep in mind these areas are very poor, so they're not really worth money wise. They're not really worth as much as places like Florida or.
yeah, or
But
Louisiana.
the death toll is going to like. In fact, I want to look how much damage did Mitch do cost wise.
Probably, I would assume still
Mitch
quite a
did
bit.
6 billion. Okay. That's a 98 currency, by the way. 6.8 billion.
Yeah, now transfer that to 2025 currency. Let's
A
see.
6 billion would be about 11 billion in today's currency.
Yeah. Did max velocity actually end his stream? No, he still is going. Max velocity's still going, bro.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He'll probably go all night knowing him.
Nah, I bet he'll end at like the 11 p.m. update. He's already been going for 5 hours.
But it's max velocity. See, like Max and Ryan could go all day.
Oh yeah, Max has gone for so long, dude. I'm pretty sure he's had a couple 15-hour streams.
And I bet you he'll be back on tomorrow for landfall.
Oh yeah. Let's see what
In
they're
fact, I think
talking
most
about.
people will be on for landfall. I think even TRG said he'd be on for landfall. That's why
Yeah.
he needs to end stream earlier today.
Personally, I feel like Riley is one of the best upgrades to Max's channel of all time.
I agree with that.
Riley's like an actual genius.
Because Max was having to basically do everything himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I think this is just its last sort of chance to hold its ground for maybe a couple more hours here at the most before it does make that rapid turn off.
Okay, is this thing moving at all? It looks like it's just stopped.
It does.
Like I don't think it's moving northwest at 2. I think it's just nearly stationary. Watch this thing just die here in the Caribbean.
That would be funny. That would be absolutely funny.
Like it doesn't even make landfall. It just stays here. It just does not move and then just uploads itself to death.
Yeah.
All those evacuations for that. But we have a trough, so this thing is going to move eventually.
It'll move eventually. It's just so difficult to fully predict where it's going to move, actually. Yo, there's someone in Max's chat saying, "Are you single?"
That doesn't shock me.
I'm not shocked. He has 27,000 people watching. And someone just
I think
donated
he's
him
gotten
20
that
bucks.
question I think he's gotten that question like 70,000 times.
For real.
Bro, these cloud tops are ridiculous.
They are.
We still have a ring of -80.
Oh,
That
we're going to
has
have a
not
ring of
gone away.
-80 probably till tomorrow. Dvorak hasn't upgraded yet. Let's see what the lightning's showing. Oh, lightning's actually becoming a little bit less.
And technically it's weakening. So is this how Mother Nature's going to end 2025 with a Cat 5 landfall? Thanks.
Don't say that too early, because I mean we already got an EF5 tornado this year.
Fair enough. To be fair, I didn't even think we would get more than. Honestly, I was surprised when we saw Umberto become a Cat 5. That surprised me.
It didn't surprise me considering how good it looked on satellite.
I mean, Yeah, when I saw it on satellite, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna go Cat 5. But the fact that it was able to get as strong as Cat 5s, because
Yeah.
like, aren't Cat 5s supposed to be like not common at all? And apparently, we've had our third,
Yeah. And our third and our strongest in late October.
and we had two last year.
Yeah, Beryl and Milton, and then we had Category 4 Helene.
And then 2023, I don't think we had a Cat
We had a
5,
Dahlia,
which was a Cat 4.
and then Cat 3 Landfall from a Dahlia, yeah.
Then we had Ian in 22.
Which was a Cat 5, and then weakened to 155 mile-an-hour Cat 4 at landfall.
2021, we had Ida.
And then 2020 was ridiculous.
Yeah. Believe it or not, as crazy active as 2020 was, not a single Cat 5.
No, but we did have Laura. We did have Laura and like Delta, I believe.
The names are, there was like too many to count.
Yeah, we went into Greek alphabet during that year. I remember that.
And we had so many landfalls.
2019, we had Dorian.
And Lorenzo.
Yep.
Lorenzo
2018,
became a Cat
Michael.
5. And Florence.
Yeah.
2017, Harvey, Irma, Maria.
Jose.
Yeah, Cat 4.
Max Velocity thinks it's going to turn north for real soon.
Okay. Well, I'll say this. If there's any place this thing does go, I think it's going to be either north or northeast.
Or just
'Cause I
straight
think
west
the
again, because you
stalling-
never know.
Well, west, I don't know about because we have our trough that's coming in and moving this thing. I think if it does go anywhere, it's going to be going northwest or northeast, north, or just stop.
Yeah, but still, I would not be shocked. Look how southwest it went on the latest update.
Yeah.
I have it on my
Unless
screen right
this-
now.
Unless this trough is not strong enough.
This trough ain't strong enough. That's the best thing possible because it would just go and it would just keep going west, and the shear would just destroy it apart, and then it would just die in the Caribbean.
If that happens, I'm just going to quit weather altogether.
Yeah.
Because I would be like, we've been tracking a turn like for like the last week, and every model has set a turn. Even the Euro and the GFS both have been horrible, but even they forecasted a turn.
Yeah. Imagine if this thing doesn't turn, this would be like the craziest thing I've ever seen. This would be crazier than the fall off of 94L or 91L earlier this year.
I remember that.
Yeah, it went from like 90% chance of forming in the next 2 days to 20% chance in the next week in only 2 days.
Keep in mind that was in the Gulf too.
Yeah,
The Gulf really was a dud this year.
it was.
Everything happened outside of the Gulf. We had MDR, we had now Caribbean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see
The
what.
only Gulf storm was Barry. I think was Barry the only Gulf storm.
Barry was barely even the Gulf, honestly. Barry was kind of like the Western Caribbean.
Nah, that's Gulf. It formed like in the Western Caribbean, went over the Mexican peninsula, and then became a tropical storm in the Gulf before making landfall in Mexico.
Yeah. Kind of in the area where Milton formed.
Yep, except it was moving west instead of east.
Yeah.
Yep, literally every single storm except for Barry has been the only named storm in the Gulf this year. That's crazy.
That is crazy. What is Recon
the
doing?
Atlantic has been the hotspot has been really the MDR in the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Even like Lorenzo was MDR, Jerry was MDR, Umberto was MDR, Gabrielle was MDR, Fernand was MDR. Everything has been MDR. Aaron was MDR. Dexter was not MDR. Chantal technically started in the Gulf, but it didn't become a tropical storm until it was south of
The
North
Western
Carolina.
Atlantic.
Wow, we've had like almost everything has been MDR.
Yeah.
which was a blessing in disguise because of our steering pattern. It basically just curved everything out to sea, and then Melissa decided to be a troll, and just because it formed in October, we didn't have those steering currents, so it just stalled. That's the problem with late season hurricanes. There's no steering for them, so they end up forming so close to land and like making landfall because
They
there's
go
nothing
like wherever the
to
frick
curve
they
them out.
want. Since there's not a lot of steering, they can kind of go basically every direction until you finally limit it to one area.
Milton's track was weird. Like the Gulf is like one thing, but that thing I've never seen a hurricane that powerful moving west to east in the Gulf.
Neither have I. Milton was just
That's,
another level.
That's bizarre.
Yeah, I'm
And then
listening
making
to
landfall
Max.
on Florida's west coast going east.
Yeah.
It's almost like the track was backwards.
It's going everywhere, bro.
Or it's going nowhere.
What if this like pulls like an Aaron or whatever? Like it literally like looks like it's on a weakening trend. Like it's increasing a millibar, but then at the 2 a.m. update it's like back to like even lower than before. It's at like 904 millibars, like 2 millibars below its other peak.
God.
I wouldn't be shocked if it actually does that.
This and Dorian have been so annoying. Dorian did the same thing. These slow-moving storms just are so hard to track.
Yeah.
I'm honestly starting to. I don't know why I feel this way. I just don't. I don't want to put Jamaica out of the woods yet, but this thing has a mind of its own, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, if it somehow misses Jamaica, that's going to be one of the biggest errors in weather forecasting history.
Oh, if it misses Jamaica, that's gonna be like even crazier than the fact that we got an EF5 this year.
Every single model run had a landfall in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll still hang on to that, but strength is a different. I mean, this thing just does not look like it's moving. It's like fighting off our steering current. It's definitely not moving west anymore.
No.
I mean, I don't know why the NHC still has it going northwest at 2. It's not moving west. It's moving it's not moving at all. Either not moving at all or it's moving like northeast. It's so misleading because I keep thinking every wobble is movement.
Yeah, that's the thing is that like this thing is just so slow moving that any wobble can literally change its path for like the next 2 hours.
I thought the same. Dorian did the same thing. Dorian was, because it was such a slow mover. We were like, because it was starting to move. It was like starting to wobble this way. I'm like, oh, it's going this way, and then it just started to wobble back. And we're like,
Yeah.
okay, now it's going this way, and then
Now it's stalling for 30 hours.
yeah, and then eventually we're like, okay, this thing's just not moving.
It's just chilling. Has nothing else to do. It's just soaking up the water.
We think it's going every way imaginable, but in reality, it's just wobbling all over the place, but not moving at all.
Yeah, Dorian was literally staying to get a tan in the Bahamas before it wrecked another area.
Can we talk about how devastating that could have been if it made landfall in Florida?
Oh my god, that would have been worse than frickin' Katrina, probably.
Actually, I was getting Andrew vibes. That would have been Andrew 2.0.
Andrew, it would have been Andrew 2.0 for sure. Probably would have made landfall in Florida at like high end.
That track was like almost exactly Andrew's track.
Yeah, it probably would have made landfall in Florida at like high end Cat 5, like 190 mile an hour Cat 5.
And here's the thing. The only thing that weakened it was the fact that it was moving so slow and it was beginning to upwell. So if it did continue moving westward and slam into Florida, it would not have weakened very much.
No.
If it might have even strengthened. Because usually the Bahamas are not enough land interaction to weaken
No,
storms.
it's like they're islands. You can fit an entire island in just the eye. So like the island's basically doing nothing for it because there's still ocean heat to pick up while it's on land. which is why I continued to stay at like Cat 5 while I was hovering over the Bahamas for that long.
It was a Cat 5 for like a whole day. Oh,
Yeah,
just sitting over the Bahamas.
huge ace producer, that's for sure.
That's what happens when you have a storm at like 185 miles per hour. Like that thing can stay at Cat 5 for so long because it's just so above the threshold for Cat 5
Just what
that
Irma
it
did.
could just go like 185, 180, 175, 170, still a Cat 5, 165.
160 and then upgrade back to 165 for no reason, and then 160, and then boom, you've been at Cat 5 for the next past 2 days.
And you're now finally at a high end Cat 4.
Yeah.
Man. Just a You know what's crazy? When Aaron happened, I thought Aaron was going to be like the storm of the year. Look, like presentation wise, I was wrong.
I thought it was going to be the storm of the year too, but yeah, we kind of got this out of nowhere.
Like this looks better than Aaron did in every way.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not even close. I mean, if there's anything that Aaron had like a better presentation with, Aaron had a pinhole eye. This doesn't.
Yeah, it's stalling, dude. It's completely stalling out. Let me show you weather-wise.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yep.
At least it's back on track with the weather. The NHC's cone.
Finally.
Wondering, watch them have to change the cone again because it's just not moving at all. Watch this thing like somehow just stall south of Jamaica, and then like it's still there like by tomorrow in this exact same spot, and we're like, what is going on here? And then eventually the trough like exits out like without even moving this thing. So then eventually like it gets picked up by like another system and starts moving like due west, hitting like Belize or something.
Yeah, this thing is just confusing.
You know
I've
what's
lost
crazy?
so
If
much
you look at,
sleep
like,
from this.
If you look at the track that it's done so far, you can see how much of a headache it's been to forecast.
Oh, yeah, it's been a mess, dude. Not just that, but I've lost.
This thing has never had like a clear path. It's every single place it's been, it's just wobbled to one area or the other. This is the problem with late season hurricanes. There's just no steering currents.
It's still moving. It's not stationary.
Yeah.
So no big updates from the National Hurricane Center, but maybe
This is the weakest it's been in 12 hours.
It's trying to fake us out. It's trying to say, "Oh, I'm not going to hit Jamaica." It's just waiting for us to let our guard down before it shoots up to the northeast.
The sucker has a mind of its own, literally.
That eye is looking more impressive again, by the way.
Yeah.
We were getting a little bit of a wobbly, non-circular eye. It's back to being almost a perfect circle again.
It is. I gotta go shower soon, though,
And-
considering I do got school tomorrow, so I'm not gonna end the stream. I'm kind of just gonna... I'm gonna mute my mic and go shower, so you can honestly stay on call and kind of just talk if you want. I mean, I don't really got people in chat, but I'm gonna keep stream on. I'll say, let's see what I get. Yeah, I got a couple. I got one person, but I don't really care. The eye's pixel perfect is what Justin's saying.
It's been pixel perfect. I mean, I guess in the last hour it might look slightly worse than it does, but that it has, but it doesn't look as bad anymore.
No, it's looking good right now.
I think the only reason it did that weird look with the eyes, it was it was wobbling a little bit.
It was changing direction.
Yeah, from moving due west to I don't even know.
Stalling. Moving due west to stalling. Basically, I moved due west, did a loop-de-loo, and then just stalled for the past 30 minutes.
I have like I'm on Tropical Tidbits and I have the first frame being like, I think this is like a 60 frame loop or something. Like it's like a 15 frame loop from like, I don't even know when the first frame was. It was like the beginning of the day. And now I've been tracking it the whole time.
Yeah.
I've been like tracking its path, and it's just been going all over the place. Due west, a little bit like northwest, and then due west again, and then just southeast, and then northwest, and then south, and then
Everywhere.
you could walk faster than the storm is moving.
Yeah, you literally can. You can walk to Jamaica and still you can walk from where the hurricane eye is to Jamaica. You might not make it out of the eye wall alive, but if you were like invincible, you could literally walk straight to Jamaica and beat this hurricane there.
Can we just be thankful that it didn't do this type of stalling when it was over Jamaica?
Yeah, very thankful.
If that happened, this would have been even more catastrophic than it would have been a Dorian 2.0.
Yeah.
What would have happened?
That's that, but the Bahamas aren't densely populated. Like, guys, we're talking about an island. Let's do comparisons. Jamaica compared to. Oh my god. All right. We're talking about like an island like the size of like Connecticut with 3 million people on it. It's pretty densely populated and they got a lot of mountains, so most people are confined into areas.
Yeah, it's mainly because Jamaica has so many islands. Most of the population resides on the coast.
Yeah, right where the crazy storm surge of like what 9 to 13 feet or something.
I think it's gonna be higher than that,
Oh, I
personally.
think it will too. All right, so yeah, this negative 80 CDO is just staying. It's not weakening, it's not growing, it's just staying there now.
I mean, if it stays in the spot long enough, it will begin to upwell colder water. If it stays in the spot long enough.
Justin, I care about you and Chad. I'm watching Max Velocity because I have not seen him stream a hurricane since Milton. It feels like nostalgic watching Max stream hurricanes.
Oh, no wonder he hasn't streamed a hurricane since Milton, because like we've had like no threat to land all season.
Yeah, but you know a hurricane's real whenever Max streams a hurricane that is no threat to the United States at all.
I mean, if there's any storm that I could see, maybe somebody like Ryan Hall or Max streaming was Aaron, because it had a decent coastal impact.
Yeah.
What a weird hurricane season.
This is definitely a history breaker season.
This kind of reminds me of like 2010 when we had like a lot of just recurves out to sea.
The year I was born.
Yeah, and this one's a little bit different because this one has a landfall to end it.
Yeah, it does have a landfall. You want to know what's kind of funny, though, is that the NHC would have earlier whenever it was upgraded to like a Category 5, the NHC had this already on a weakening trend if at this time currently. Yeah, it had it on a weakening trend.
Well, if we're going off of the NHC's advisories, technically it is on a weakening trend.
Yeah, but it's also been, per the NHC's advisory, it's been on a weakening trend for the past 10 hours, and it's been staying the same strength.
Yeah. The intensity of this has been as much of a headache as it's tracked, to be honest.
Yeah, it's because, like, whenever it was 145 mile an hour Category 4, it looked like a Cat 5. Whenever it was 160 mile an hour Cat 5, it looked like a major Cat 5. Now that's 175, it looks like it's freaking 190. It looks so much stronger than what Recon's getting, which is what's messing with us. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Now what?
Dvorak shows T 8.0 final.
I think that's the highest it's had.
That's the highest. Dvorak literally shows final 8.0, T 8.0.
Are you seeing that pressure from Dvorak? 88.8.
Yeah.
170 knot VMAX.
Oh my god, bro.
That's crazy. Probably not official, but seeing that in Dvorak is kind of crazy.
Yeah. Raw 8.3. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. That's the highest Dvorak signal we've gotten so far. I mean, the minus 80 CDO is getting more symmetrical per Justin Wilson. that convection to the northeast could die out, then this thing would probably be beginning to intensify quite a bit again. That convection to the northeast looks like it's hindering this.
I have no idea. I have no idea if this thing is weakening or strengthening at this point. I don't know.
It feels like it's strengthening, dude. This negative 80 CDO is still intensifying and organizing more.
That's the craziest thing. It looks like it's strengthening, and Recon is saying it's weakening.
Yep.
I'm like, who do I believe here? Based on satellite, our cloud tops are getting colder, not warmer.
Yeah, this is weird.
And our eye is as picture perfect as it was earlier today.
It is, that's for sure. I'm gonna go shower real quick. I think I'm gonna leave it on this screen right here. You can still stay in chat. You're gonna be able to talk to chat if you want. We got 4 people in here, so yeah. Wait,
Gotcha.
do you have tabs open like on your monitor or laptop or whatever you use?
I have a lot of tabs open.
All right, I got an idea. Do you want to share your screen so I can go full screen to yours and you could discuss to the chat about what's going on and stuff? Because we got 5 people in here now. Starting to go up a little bit. If you want.
Yeah, I just gotta
All right.
organize my stuff.
Yeah, I'll say just share your screen whenever you want it, and then I'll go full screen, and then I'm going to go shower real quick, and I'll be back for the 11 p.m. update tonight. Well, after I go get some water. My voice is very dry. I'm also really tired. I've been sleep deprived ever since this sucker started organizing in the Gulf, not in the Gulf, in the Caribbean. Ever since it went to a 50-mile-an-hour tropical storm, I've been getting sleep deprived because I've been staying up till the 11 p.m. updates for the cone, going to bed, waking up at 4:30, getting ready to see the 5 a.m. updates, going to school, surviving school, streaming after school till the 11 p.m. update, and doing that. Then this weekend, I was up till usually 1 or 2 in the morning and getting up at 5 for the updates. Last night, I went to bed at 2 in the morning and woke up at 4:30 for the 5 a.m. update when they upgraded to Cat 5.
That's rough.
Yeah, I've been literally getting about 15 hours of sleep in the past 80 hours.
That's insane.
I don't know how I'm alive right now, dude. I almost fell asleep at school in my chair, like twice. I was in
I actually wanted
weightlifting,
to
and
see
we were
that.
going to go bench and weightlifting. I lay down on the bench and almost fell asleep in mid-rep.
That means in the last 80 hours, that's 15. You've had 15 hours and 80 hours of sleep. So that, or in 80 hours, you've had 15 hours of sleep. That's about five hours per day.
Yeah, not a lot. And last night, I got about 2.5 to 3 hours. Technically, this morning, I went to bed this morning and woke up this morning. So this morning, I got about 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and I had to go to school and everything.
That's crazy. How
Yeah.
are you like still alive?
I don't feel alive. I just am locked in on weather because this is history. Everyone that is a very big weather geek and loves weather knows the feeling of history being made in the weather community that you just need to be there for, just so you can say later in life, I was here to watch this, I was here to watch that. Everyone in the weather community knows that feeling. Do you know that feeling?
I felt the same way when we got word that the Enderlin, North Dakota tornado was an EF5.
Yeah, I was going crazy about that. I'm still like thinking about, I'm going to make a video of it eventually, but I'm working on a March 14th video right now. I'm working on all the major outbreak videos with Weston. If you want to actually join, you can join if you want.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't think we'd ever see an EF5 ever again.
I did. Honest. I knew we would, but whenever I heard that something got upgraded to an EF5, I immediately thought of Rolling Fork, Mayfield, Diaz,
Same.
Arkansas, or Marion, Illinois.
Same. That's why I said I don't think we're ever going to get an EF5 ever again, because I'm like, if those aren't EF5s, then what is an EF5?
But then now knowing that what Enderlin frickin' did to that train, now I understand why that's an EF5.
Well, actually, that puts into perspective, I guess, that will really give us quality, like what qualities are actually needed to have a storm, a tornado be an EF5. Like, what did Enderlin do that Rolling Fork, all those didn't?
Let's see how the cloud tops are doing.
Or like, what was it called? Mayfield. Mayfield wasn't an EF5. Mayfield was an EF4.
Yeah, it was. So
Like how?
the minus 80 CDO is now perfectly symmetrical, almost perfectly symmetrical. All right, well, I'm gonna go shower. I'm gonna go mute myself.
Gotcha.
So you can show your screen if you want.
I might in a minute.
All right, yeah, I'll say I'm gonna go shower real quick. So I'll be right back. I'll be like 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
Sorry, I was gonna get in the shower real quick. I went downstairs to go say hi to my parents real quick, since I've seen them in like 2.5 hours because I've been streaming. But I feel like Recon might get a lot higher wins on this next pass.
I agree with that.
It's looking a lot more. Or oh my god, I did not realize what Dvorak shows. Dvorak shows a pressure of 888.8 millibars and 170 knots.
Have you seen Zoom or look at Zoom Earth with like everything turned off?
Everything. All right.
Like that's what I use Zoom Earth for. Like I don't know why, I just like Zoom Earth with like labels and everything turned off because it looks like an actual satellite imagery.
Oh my god.
That's insane.
That looks like a black hole.
I'm not gonna lie, that might look more impressive than Milton did.
It's getting there. Dude, look at the Dapia. Sorry, I do gotta go shower though, but look at the Dapia on my screen. Here, I'll share my screen, make it easier.
I think this thing broke everything.
Yeah, look at this. I'm sharing my screen with you right now.
I think the storm broke Dvorak, by the way.
Dvorak is going crazy. Dvorak's gonna show like a T8.5 at this rate. Do you see how like symmetrical it's getting?
God. Trying to tell me this is on a weakening trend?
Yeah, it's like strengthening, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like strengthening, bro. It's getting insane. Alright, let me go look. Let me do one last look and see where Recon's at. Alright, Recon's going, Alright, Recon's doing a good move. Recon's going southeast eye wall to northwest. Southeast to northwest eye wall. And the other Recon is, I don't know what the other Recon's doing. So, we'll see how that goes.
Recon.
Yeah, Recon's going southeast to northwest. So, I guess we'll see how that goes. But I will be back in 10 minutes.
Gotcha.
I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Are you still there?
Yes.
I heard that Recon got 902 at Millibars.
902. That would be the lowest pressure we've gotten so far.
I just heard from.
Possibility, a legit possibility now that Melissa is going to become the.
Dude,
one of
this
the
thing
only
is a beast.
It is now down to possibly as low as 902 millibars. So the brief
Oh
weakening
my
period that we just saw has
gosh.
ended. We are back to intensification
I called it.
with Melissa.
This is gonna go sub 900.
The fuck, bro? My God.
This is gonna go sub. This is going to go sub 900.
It's going sub 900, guys. It's almost guaranteed. Oh my
It's
God.
2 millibars away from 900.
Where's Recon? I'm getting to Recon right now. I'm finding the knots they got.
I don't know why NHC put 909.
Another thing I want to point out too is that they did measure the winds on the southeast side of Melissa.
That's really going to be annoying for post analysis because they
Yeah.
went from 906 to 909, and then they're going to have to go backwards to like 902.
Oh my God. They got nearly they got. Oh shit.
That's the problem with not.
They
having
got almost
recon. We don't have
175
valid-
knots. They almost got 175 knots.
Excuse me.
Look at my stream
Did
right
you
now.
say-
They almost got
you said
175
170
knots.
Knots, not miles per hour.
Knots. They almost got 175 knot flight level winds.
That's 200 miles an hour.
Yeah, flight level. So do like a tenth of that. That we're talking 180 right now. We're talking Milton strength right now.
Actually, if you extrapolate 200 down to the surface, that's more like 190, 195.
Okay, so we might see an emergency update from the NHC right now.
if that's not, then again, if that's gusts, it might be like 180, 185.
Yeah.
If that's sustained, we're talking 190, 195. If we're seeing 200 miles per
Yeah.
hour flight level,
I knew this was intensifying again. I thought that this is 175 still. That's bullshit.
We both thought that.
Yeah.
I'm looking at satellite. Look, we have the ring of minus 80. How is that weakening?
Yeah, this is not weakening, guys. This is like approaching Hurricane Milton strength right now. Oh my God, look at my stream right now. We've had a symmetrical negative 80 CDO for the past freaking 50 scans.
oh, and by the way, that eye is picture perfect.
I know it is. It's like Dorian, bro. Where's my chat? Let's see how many people we got in stream. We probably got like one person, but I do not care.
3.
3? Oh, dang, we actually got people on stream.
That eye is picture perfect.
50 scans.
And you know what the worst part about this is?
Oh my God.
I'm starting to.
Dvorak
I
shows
am starting to see that northeast
T8.4.
turn. I am starting to see that northeast turn now.
Yeah. Wait, no, Dvorak shows 885 millibars. T8.1.
Oh my God.
Dvorak shows 173 knots, 885 millibars, T8.1 right now.
173 knots. Let me do that. 201. Hang on. That would be 199.
1 second, my girlfriend's calling me real
199.
quick.
Gotcha.
No, not on my phone. I'm on Discord. I'm talking to my girlfriend right now. Just so you know, Ben. It's not the crackhead Ben.
Gotcha.
It's my weather friend Ben. Yeah. No, not the crackhead Ben. Not the one that was cool. I'm talking. Yeah, I say my girlfriend's on FaceTime right now. I just wanted to talk to you about what the heck Recon got.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is crazy. Dude, yeah, no, like I did not expect Ooh, my girlfriend's sending hearts. Bruh, I did not expect Recon to get that. That was ridiculous. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, so they got one marker greater. Well, yo, they got a couple markers greater than 152 knots. You can see it on my screen. You look like you.
I'm seeing 902 on that.
902 millibars. Yeah, makes sense. Dude.
Seeing 909 on that Recon.
Yeah, 902 millibars. So that's what it is now. That's a 8 millibar. That's a 7 millibar decrease. Dude, why is Dvorak going crazy?
I think this hurricane broke Dvorak.
Nah, it's too. Oh my god, yeah, Dvorak is showing 200-mile-an-hour winds, 199.08.
And a pressure of 885. That's like Wilma on Dvorak.
It really is Wilma, basically.
Also a raw T of 8.2. This is what happens when you put a hurricane in the Caribbean.
This is what happens to a hurricane in the Caribbean when it's been dead all season.
It just goes stupid.
We're probably going to see like 180-mile-an-hour landfall in Jamaica at this rate.
I swear, if the NHC during the next, like, put an emergency update, bring the winds to like 180 and the pressure's like 907, I'm going to scream.
That sounds like something the NHC would do.
Like, bring the winds up by a little bit and then just drop the pressure like 2 millibars when we have 902 confirmed by Recon.
I wouldn't be shocked, honestly. That's what they've been doing this entire time, basically.
Well, I think the 909 update was based off of the 910 that we got from Recon.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked if the NHC does an emergency update to probably 180-mile-an-hour winds, maybe 185, and then 902 millibars. I knew this thing. I literally said earlier that the Recon's going to get something crazy in the southeast eye wall, and they literally got, what, let me look again, how much? Oh, yeah, 172 knots, I believe.
God!
Yeah, 172 knots. And then
I think
on
it's like
the
195.
Yeah, and then on the northeast, oh my god, on the northwest eye wall, they got 2 markers with greater than 152 knots. Yeah, even my girlfriend knows that that's crazy. She don't know anything about weather yet until I teach her. You're gonna understand everything we're saying eventually, hopefully, maybe. Weather Nerds shows a crap ton of lightning. And just so you know, Weather Nerds is literally an app that you can use to look for lightning in a hurricane. So yeah, Weather Nerds.
I've actually been texting my girlfriend who's into weather too, the same thing. And she's like, that eye is picture perfect. I'm like, yeah, basically.
Yeah, this eye is better than Dorian's. Let me go to this and zoom in real quick so you can see.
I think it's smaller than Dorian's.
Oh yeah, no, but the eye actually has grown. The eye's grown in the past like hour or so. The moment it's been stalling out, it's been growing ever
You know
so
what the worst
slightly.
part is? I was almost certain we were getting an eye roll replacement cycle. Now I don't think it is anymore.
I think it's just literally strengthening again because it wants to. It's Melissa, so who knows?
This eye won't stop. It hasn't gotten through one. Isn't it crazy? A storm this slow and this intense hasn't had one eye roll replacement cycle.
It's had 4 eyewall mergers. I'm watching the NHC every single second. I'm refreshing. The NHC is the National Hurricane Center, by the way. Just abbreviated. The National Hurricane Center. It's what up. That's yeah, yeah. The NHC is just the abbreviation. National N Hurricane H Center C NHC. It's just easier way to say it.
I'm also waiting for them. I also think in that emergency update, they're going to change the movement from northwest to northeast at 2.
I agree. Here, look at my screen real quick. Dapia is showing a consistent negative 80 degrees Celsius CDO like this entire time. Getting more circular every single like minute.
Man, you just can't do anything about it. This might be one of the worst hurricanes in Atlantic history. I'm not gonna lie.
Sorry, I did not hear what you just said.
This might be one of the worst hurricanes in Atlantic history when it's all said and done.
Yeah, no kidding. We're about to see like Category 5 landfall. Guaranteed.
Cat 5 landfalls in themselves are rare.
Yeah.
What was the last Cat 5 landfall that I can remember was...
Dorian.
Yeah, I think it was Dorian. That was 6 years ago. Still nothing from the NHC. This is like huge in the weather. Like literally everybody in the weather community and their mom is talking about this thing.
Yeah. Dude, how is your phone not shutting off yet? That's crazy.
It's laggy.
If it's lagging, unless it's just your mom literally just took off the time limit. Imagine. She's just like, you know what, I'm gonna be nice tonight.
I mean, look, I'm responsible. The latest I'd stay up is probably like 9:45 because I like to scroll.
I like to sleep. Which this hurricane's not allowing me to sleep.
I know you've been watching it.
I don't think it's allowing anybody to sleep.
Dude.
Especially the people in Jamaica.
Yeah. I'd rather go sleep deprived than at least try to help a couple hundred people to survive this, hopefully.
I'll say this, if you don't shelter, you're not surviving this.
Listen to this reaction. I'm going to tell my girlfriend how much sleep I've gotten in the past multiple days. You ready? So, you already know how much little sleep I've got. You ready? I have gotten approximately 15 hours of sleep in the past 80 hours. I've gotten less than I've gotten 15 hours of sleep in the past 4 days, basically.
That's not good.
No.
Like half of what you should be getting.
You're supposed to get 15 hours of sleep in like 1.5 days. I'm getting that in 4 days.
That's not good, Tyler.
I'm done for.
Well, after Melissa's done, you can sleep all you want because this season is done.
As soon as this is over, the season's literally gone. Like, it's just going to be done for.
And then we're going to have to track winter storms and blizzards. Whenever that happens.
Here, so now that recon went through, I'm going to mute for a minute just so I can talk to my girlfriend for a little bit, and then I'll be
Gotcha.
able to talk to you for probably a couple more hours. I'm probably going to stay up till midnight, unfortunately, but yeah. So I'll see you in probably like 30 minutes or so.
Gotcha.
See ya.